Welcome everyone. Caleb and I are here in St. Louis at the Anheuser-Busch Brewery. We're going to take a tour. Come join us.
Whoa.
All right, we are here at the brewery. The last time I was here was 2014, and I know that because Caleb and I were searching for cakes. St. Louis had a 250th anniversary, and one of the 250 cakes was right out front here, and we took a picture and did the tour. And that's the last time I've been here to do the tour. I did come here for Christmas to look at the lights. It was before the pandemic, maybe 2018 or 19. What I did not know until today is that you have to now pay to do the tour. It's always been free, but from what I could gather over the last 5, 6, 7 years, they've now charged for the tour. It's $15 for adults, $7 for minors or anyone under 21, which isn't terrible. They have other tours too. They have 5 or 6 different options with like beer testing and meet a Clydesdale and all sorts of other stuff. Cheers, Caleb. It's not Boston, this is St. Louis. But we're gonna head on in now.
I like this show.
Wow, look at this. One would think it's 4th of July. Let's see what we're doing here. We're doing the Day Fresh tour. Ours is not till 11. Caleb's wanting to head into the gift shop. We got Clydesdales. Either he's wanting to head into the gift shop or he's just running away from me. We got lots of hats here. I'm thinking Caleb could use a beer belt. Here's the beer garden. Looks like they might be setting up for a wedding reception.
I did see someone with like a dress.
Oh, okay. So there's probably a wedding reception here later today or tonight. I bet that's a pretty penny. Look, Caleb, here's the malts over here. They have a little putt-putt, a 3-hole putt-putt course in here. That's fun. So, Anheuser-Busch has had a little bit of controversy in the last few years. I'm sure you all know about that. We're not going to discuss that here on this channel. Now, the last time I was in here, they used to have like a carriage or a buggy or some kind of Anheuser-Busch something over here. This putt-putt area wasn't here. But I remember this area being more of a like informational area. Caleb is turning his back on me. He's turning his back on me like he doesn't know me. He's pretending he doesn't know me. We're doing a little trivia before we start. Oh my goodness, what the heck? What is the name of the dark springtime beer and the German word for goat? I don't know, Caleb, you're going to have to guess.
Well, I'm in Spanish, not German. I think it's Marzen. Okay.
Now Marzen.
Probably Bach.
Okay.
Alright, that's okay.
So Bach means goat. Anheuser-Busch has an incredible archives collection that dates back to 1857. Can you guess what these 3 objects are?
Is it not just... There's no way it's a pretzel holder, right?
I don't know what that like paint stick is. There's like a paint stick, some kind of paper towel holder.
There's no way it's a pretzel holder.
No.
It is a pretzel holder. Shoot. Okay. Ton depressor? There's no way.
Oh my gosh, you're terrible at this. Hat clip and a tongue depressor. In the 1870s, the popular St. Louis is over 300,000. How many breweries were in production? There was a bunch.
So.
I mean, I don't know, but.
53.
Wow, that's a crap load. Around 1840, German settlers came to the city of St. Louis and brought a new style of beer with them. What was that style of beer? That's lager, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, I got one right. Anheuser-Busch had a variety of different brands on the market in the late 1800s. How many brands do you think were available? Ugh. I don't have a clue. You're going to have to guess.
Get a variety of different brands. That means that there's more. I kind of want. Let me say 20 on this one. I'm terrible.
Oh, 15. The Prohibition era forced Anheuser-Busch to diversify its stuff. The company opened plants in Louisiana and Oklahoma, specializing in the production of this frozen confection.
Well,
This would have been the 1920s.
ice cream?
I would.
Frozen? Oh, wait, frozen eggs.
Yeah, they couldn't make beer in the 20s, so I don't know, Caleb. Oh, it was ice cream. Okay, we got a couple right.
So we got like, what, 2 right?
2.
No, I think it was 3.
Caleb's gonna try his hand at a little putt before we go. Looks like it's a little. The carpet's a little curved over there. Ugh. Not good. You can still tap it in for a par. Tap tap tappy, tap tap tapperoo. Oh, I see a Clydesdale. We are on the tour. Oh, you're good. Here's the back of a Clydesdale. I remember this. I know that chandelier is some significance. Here's Lloyd. We're surrounded by Clydesdales. Look at these old wagons. Oh, look at the hitches for the horses. I think it's funny they have the Christmas lights all up all year, I guess. I guess they're not really Christmas lights, they're just lights. They probably light them up every night, I don't know. But this is really cool during Christmas time. This whole area is lit up. There's a strong smell of yeast in the air. All right, we're heading in a mysterious door. I think this is where the big coolers are. Yeah, here we are. It's freezing in here. It smells like beer in here. There's the beechwood aging. The beechwood. They're the only beer that puts that like wood inside these big drums.
So is there a beer inside?
The Germans bring it over about 1850. There's caves over 8 feet. So St. Louis is one of those cities that they liked because those caves keep the beer cooler at 55 degrees.
Oh my God, white smoke. I think we have a new pope. All right, it's a little bit warmer out here. It was like 55 degrees inside there. It was chilly. Looks like you get the beer right here. I thought it was at the end. We got I guess we only got two choices, Bud Light, Budweiser. I think I'm gonna have the King.
Coming back in 6 years.
Freshly poured Budweiser.
Barley's going to come from the northern states, right? It gives the beer its amber color and a lot of its taste. Rice is an adjunct grain.
Caleb, there's Bush. And Adolphus. Yeah, it's cool.
Am I allowed to have a mustache? I can grow it like that.
It's your life. You do what you want. All right, we're on the, fifth level? And it's gotten incredibly warm. This is where they're doing the mashing and the cooking and the boiling. Feels so much better out here. It was pretty warm in that room. There's the malt house, Caleb. There's an old schoolhouse right there. And then it was the administration buildings up until 1982. Oh, I almost tripped.
Had too much to drink.
I did. I had 2 cups of beer. I'm stumbling. And by cups, I mean 2 little tiny cups.
Well, looks like I'm driving home today.
Yep. All right, we're going into another building. Looks like our flight's on time.
Looks like when it is up and running. Now those windows are special screens, some kind of nanotechnology particles, so that it will turn.
I got a Busch Light. And now we're on the trolley back. All right, we get another beer. This is insane.
You're having your most amount of beer now in
I
the
know.
past 3 years.
Yeah. Well, we can go in and get a soda too.
Weird. Which door?
I don't know. He said follow him. I feel like I should get another beer here. I abandoned the beer line, but I think we're going to get a Mountain Dew and a root beer. Oh, I smell food. Yeah, let's do it. All right, we had a good time here at the Anheuser-Busch Brewery tour. I had a couple of cups of, what did I get? Budweiser? Yeah. I got a Busch Light. I could have got another big cup of beer, but I went for the Mountain Dew instead. But we had a great time. May the adventure continue.
Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah.